Hello, everyone. My name is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my first YouTube channel broadcast. Today, we are going to begin broadcasting my 1950 Boston Red Sox season replay using PC Replay Baseball. Let's go back to April 18th, 1950. We were at Boston's Fenway Park for the season opener against the world champion New York Yankees. So let's go to the game. Couple of things I want to go over before we get started. First off, we will not be using as played lineups because the purpose of this particular replay is to find out if the Red Sox would have won the pennant in 1950 had they not lost Ted Williams for half the season after he was injured in the 1950 All-Star game. The second thing I want to go over is the fact that sometimes in PC replay baseball, the outcome of the at-bat takes one roll. Sometimes it takes two rolls of the dice, and other times it takes three rolls. And because of that, play-by-play is not going to be like a normal play-by-play of a regular baseball game. So I wanted to tell you that in advance before we got started. So let's go to the lineups. Because I'm not using as play, I'm going to let the AI pick the lineups for both teams. And for the Yankees, they picked a pretty good lineup, and we're going to use that one. And now let's go and see what they pick for the Red Sox. If I don't like the lineup, which I don't, I'm going to have the AI do it again until I find one I like. And that one's perfect. So let's go down to the field.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to rise and please sing as John Kiley plays our national anthem.
Replay Radio is live from Boston. Top of the first.
Here we go, top of the first inning. Let's go over the Yankees lineup. We have Phil Rizzuto playing shortstop, batting number one. Gene Woodling in left field, batting second. Yogi Berra in catching, batting third. Joe DiMaggio in center, batting fourth. Johnny Mize at first, batting fifth. Billy Johnson at third, batting sixth. Jerry Coleman batting seventh at second base. Cliff Mapes in right field, batting eighth. And the pitcher, Vic Raschi, batting ninth. In the field for the Red Sox, Pesky's at third. Stevens at short. Dorr at second. Goodman at first. Williams, DiMaggio, and Zorilla are in the outfield. Batts is catching. Mel Parnell is pitching. Phil Rizzuto is ready to step in. So here we go. Phil Rizzuto, first pitch of the game. Ground out, second to first.
One out, bases empty.
Gene Woodling batting second. Gene Woodling in 1949 batted .270 with 5 home runs and 44 runs batted in. He hits a ground ball to first and flips to the pitcher for the out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Yogi Berra steps up. Berra had a good year last year, batting .277 with 20 home runs, 91 runs batted in. That was in 1949. He steps in against Mel Parnell. And he hits a single to center field.
2 outs, men on first.
The Yankees have a runner on first, 2 outs. Joe DiMaggio steps to the plate. Joe DiMaggio had his typical good year last year, although he was injured for half the season. He batted .346 with 14 home runs and 67 runs batted in, but he only played in 76 games. And he hits a double into the gap. Berra's going to score, and the Yankees take an early 1-0 lead.
2 outs, man on second.
Mel Parnell looks a little shaken up on that play. Johnny Mize stepping to the plate. DiMaggio's on second, 2 outs. Here's one of those second rolls. And it may be another roll. And it's a home run deep over the left field wall. And, well, maybe there isn't. It is. Unbelievable. Mel Parnell has a bad start to the 1950 season.
2 outs, bases empty.
Yankees are leading this game 3-0, and the Red Sox have yet to bat. Billy Johnson. He hits a deep fly ball to left field.
3 runs, 3 hits, and none left on. Bottom of the first.
We go into the bottom of the first inning. Yankees 3, Red Sox coming to bat. Let's go over the Red Sox lineup. We've got Dom DiMaggio in center, batting first. Johnny Pesky at third, batting second. Ted Williams in left field, batting third. Bird Stevens at shortstop, batting fourth. Al Zarilla in right field, batting fifth. Bobby Dorr batting sixth at second. Billy Goodman playing first, batting seventh. Matt Batts catching, batting eighth. And Mel Parnell is on the mound. He's batting ninth. Dom DiMaggio is about to step in. He hits a deep fly ball to left field, and he's going to be out. 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Johnny Pesky steps to the plate. Last year, 1949, Pesky batted .306 with 2 home runs, 69 runs batted in 148 games. He hits the ball to second. He's out at first.
2 outs, bases empty.
Ted Williams steps in against Rashi. Williams last year led the American League in almost every category. He batted .343 with 43 home runs, 159 RBIs, and played in 155 games. And there it goes. First hit of the season for Ted Williams is a home run.
Two outs, bases empty.
Red Sox pick up a run, and they now trail 3-1. Vern Stevens steps to the plate. Vern Stevens in 1949 had 39 home runs. He tied Williams for the lead in American League RBI race with 159, and he also played in 155 games. He hits the ball to second. There's going to be another roll here. Let's see what happens. He's got an infield hit. Stevens is on at first.
Two outs, men on first.
Al Zarilla steps to the plate. Al last year batted .281 with 9 home runs and 71 runs batted in. Gets the ball to short, and he's out at first. That's the inning.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
At the end of 1 inning, it's New York 3, Red Sox 1.
Top of the second.
Jerry Coleman steps in against Mel Parnell. And he hits a ball to center field. It is over Dom DiMaggio's head. He chases it all the way back into the triangle. And Jerry Coleman is going to end up on third base with a stand-up triple.
No outs, man on third.
Cliff Mapes is coming to the plate. Cliff Mapes last year batted .247 with 7 home runs and 38 runs batted in. We got a few rolls coming up here. There's a dribbler to the mound. We are going to throw out the batter. Let's see if he can do it. And he can't. It's a single for Mapes. The runner scores. It's now 4-1.
No outs, men on first.
The pitcher's up. Runner on first base. They're in at the corners, looking for the bunt.
It's a hit and run.
And it's a single into left field as Vic Raschi fouls up the defensive alignment of the Boston Red Sox. There's now runners on first and third.
No outs, men on first and third.
With nobody out, Yankees lead 4-1. Up to the plate steps Phil Rizzuto.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
The bunt works. First to second is the sacrifice. Mapes scores. Raschi to second.
1 out, men on second.
Yankees now lead the Red Sox 5-1. Gene Woodling
Ball 4.
takes a walk. Runners on first and second. One runner out. One out in the inning, I mean.
1 out, men on first and second.
Yogi Berra steps to the plate. Infield play halfway for the double play. He hits a deep fly ball to left field. Williams has it. No one's
2
going to
outs,
advance.
men on first and second.
Let's see if Parnell can get through this inning by getting out Joe DiMaggio. And he hits a single to left field. Vic Raschi's going to score. Woodling goes to third. It's now 6-1.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Well, we have a problem here as Joe McCarthy's walking to the mound slowly as Parnell has allowed 6 runs in the first 2 innings. It's going to kill the bullpen if the Red Sox have to go to it this early. I think, if I'm not mistaken, McCarthy's leaving him in to see if he can get out of this inning. Let's see what happens. Johnny Mize. He fly balls. If the fly ball is out at
3
right
runs, 4 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the second.
We go into the bottom of the second. It's Yankees 6, Red Sox 1. Mel Parnell stayed in the game, but I'm not sure how much longer he's going to be in the game. Bobby Doerr steps to the plate. Ground ball is short. Over to Mize at first. He's out.
1 out, base is empty.
Billy Goodman. Billy hits a ground ball to second. It's possibly an infield single. We're going to roll the dice one more time. And he's safe at first with an infield hit.
1 out, men on first.
Runner on first, 1 out. Red Sox trail 6-1. Matt Batts, the catcher, is at bat. He hits a fly ball to center field. Joe DiMaggio's under it and got it for the out. 2 away.
2 outs, men on first.
And Mel Parnell is going to step to the plate. And it's the end of the second inning.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the third.
As we go to the top of the third inning, it's the Yankees 6, Red Sox 1. Mel Parnell, I think, is going to be done here in a minute. That's it. I think you're going to see McCarthy come out and replace him.
No outs, men on first.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. He is going to be replaced by Al Papai. Well, Mel Parnell didn't last that long. I hope the Red Sox bullpen can handle this, but let's see what happens. There's a runner on first. Nobody out. Red Sox trailing 6-1. Infield's playing halfway for Jerry Coleman. Short fly ball to left field. Williams has it for the out.
1 out, men on first.
Cliff Mapes is coming up to face Pappy. Pappy's got him on strikes.
2 outs, men on first.
Billy Johnson on first. Vic Raschi at the plate. Pappy throws. Strikes him out to end the inning.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
As we go to the bottom of the third inning, the Yankees 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Red Sox 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors. Up for Boston will be the top of the order, Dom DiMaggio, followed by Johnny Pesky and Ted Williams. Vic Raschi throws the ball. We're going to have a second roll here, and it's a base hit. Single to center. Dom is on first.
No outs, men on first.
Johnny Pesky coming to the plate. Pesky in the first inning grounded out second to first. And there's an infield single. The Red Sox have something going. There's runners on first and second, nobody out.
No outs, men on first and second.
Ted Williams steps to the, oh no, he is going to step to the plate, but we're going to have a roll for a bad pitch. Let's see what happens. Nothing happens.
No outs, men on first and second.
Now, Raschi throws to Williams. Williams singles to left field. Dom DiMaggio holds on
No
the
outs,
bases.
bases loaded.
Bases are loaded for the Red Sox. Nobody out. Vern Stevens up last year. Vern Stevens had 39 home runs. First time up, he singled. Hits the ball to third. It's a single off his glove. 2 runners are going to score.
No outs, men on first and second.
The Red Sox have cut the lead to 6-3. Runners on first and second. There's still nobody out. Al Zarilla up. Hits a ground ball back to the mound. Throws to first to get the safe out. Runners advance to second and third.
1 out, men on second and third.
Bobby Doerr is going to step in. Bobby Doerr grounded to short his first time up. He hits a ground ball to short. Out at first. Williams scores.
2 outs, men on third.
Red Sox have cut the lead to 6-4. Billy Goodman steps to the plate. Billy Goodman made his major league debut April 19th, 1947. And as you will find out later, he will win the American League batting title. There's a story connected to that, but in 1950, he wins the American League batting title, batting .354. Raschi throws. Ball's hit to second. There could be an error. There is. Stevens scores. Goodman's to first.
2 outs, men on first.
The Red Sox have come all the way back, almost. They are behind 6-5. Runner on first. Matt Batts at the plate. Let's see what happens in this rare play. He strikes out, called strike 3, and he's ejected from the game for arguing.
4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
That is the definition of a rare play.
Top of the fourth.
We're going to need a catcher for the Red Sox. That means Bertie Tebbetts is going to come on. And Tebbetts is in catching as Batts was ejected for arguing a third strike. Well, I thought I'd get past more than 3 innings before an ejection in my 1950 season, but it came early. We're at the top of the 4th inning. Yankees lead the Red Sox 6-5. Yankees have 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Red Sox 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. Phil Rizzuto steps in against Papai. I guess that's how you say it. And let's see what happens. It looks like a single to me. And it is. Base hit. Runner
No
on
outs,
first.
men on first.
Runner on first for the Yankees. Gene Woodling steps to the plate. He made his debut September 23rd, 1943 for the Cleveland Indians. He now is the left fielder for the Yankees. Ball hit the third. Another possible error. We've got a lot of these error rolls. Let's see how Pesky does. It is not an error. He throws to second, and they force Woodling out. Woodling hit into a force play. They force Rizzuto out at second base.
1 out, men on first.
Yogi Berra steps to the plate. There's a 50-50 chance here, and he base hit to center field. Gene Woodling's going to go all the way around the third. The Yankees are threatening again.
1 out, men on first and third.
Runners on first and third, 1 out. Red Sox infield playing halfway for the double play against Joe DiMaggio. Joe hits a ground ball to third, second to first, inning-ending double play.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
We're going to
Bottom of the 4th.
the bottom of the 4th. Yankees lead 6-5. The Red Sox dodged a bullet in the top of the 4th. Yankees already have 9 hits through 4 innings today. And up to the plate comes the pitcher. But I think we're going to have a pinch hitter for him. Tom Wright is coming in to pinch hit for the Red Sox. He hits the ground ball to first. Another error check. It is an error on Johnny Mize, and Wright is going to make it to first base.
No outs, men on first.
Tom DiMaggio steps to the plate. He hit a fly ball to left and singled in his 2 plate appearances so far. He hits a line drive to center field, and he's out. First out of the inning.
1 out, men on first.
Wright still on first. Johnny Pesky steps to the plate. He's been with the Red Sox since 1942, and he was an All-Star in 1946. He hits a single to right field. Wright is going to round second, head for third.
One out, men on first and third.
Let's see if the AI leaves Rashi in. He's temporarily B ratings. 1 out. Pesky at first. Wright at third. Red Sox down 6-5. Ted Williams steps to the plate. Well, looks like a single unless we roll a 1. 11. It's a base hit. Line drive single to center field. Wright scores. Pesky on his way to third. The game is all tied up.
1 out, men on first and third.
Red Sox have come all the way back from a 6-1 deficit here in the bottom of the 4th inning. There's 1 out. Both teams have 6 runs. Both teams have 9 hits. The Yankees have 2 errors, and Vern Stevens steps up with 2 men on. And there's a line drive down on the corner in left field. Stevens is going to run. He's going to pull up at second. Let's see what Williams does. Williams is going to score, and the Red Sox now lead 8-6. Oh, we have a trailing runner. Let's see what happens. He's going to go to third on the throw home.
He now has 4 RBIs today. 1 out, man on third. They're making the call to the bullpen.
And that's what I mean about a lot of rolls. Fred Sanford is coming in for the New York Yankees. Let's see what Fred Sanford did in 1949. Since this is the first game, he's done nothing this year. In 1949, Fred Sanford pitched 29 games, 95 innings, 7 wins, 3 losses, with an ERA of 3.87. Al Zarilla steps to the plate. And he intentionally walks him.
1 out, men on first and third.
They're looking for the double play. Bobby Doerr's at the plate. He grounded to short his first time up, and he grounded to short his second time up. And he grounds to short now. The runner on third scores, and the runner on first, Zarilla, is moving to second. The Red Sox
2 outs, man on second.
now lead 9-6. Billy Goodman singled, and it reached on an error. And another rare play. We're getting a lot of these today. It's a dribble to the mound. Let's see if he's going to be able to throw him out. And he's not going to be able to throw him out. Goodman beats it out.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Red Sox have runners on first and third, 2 men away, 9-6 lead. Bertie Tebbetts, who came in for Betts, who was ejected for arguing a third strike. Tebbetts singles off the pitcher's glove. The run's going to score. Let's see what else. There's something else going to happen. No, there can't be an error.
Two outs, men on first and second.
Red Sox have scored 9 runs the last 2 innings to take a 10-6 lead. If you know what happened in the real first game of the season in 1950, this is right up there with it. They scored a lot of runs. We'll look it up here in a minute, and I'll let you know exactly. Tom Wright, the pitcher, strikes
5
out.
runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on.
As we go to the top of the 5th, it's the Red Sox leading 10-6.
Top of the 5th.
Johnny Mize is going to step to the plate. But we're going to have a new pitcher for the Red Sox. Charlie Shantz is coming in. If the Red Sox are to hold on today, it's going to be the bullpen that's going to have to do it. Ground ball to short. He's out at first, 1 away.
1 out, base is empty.
Billy Johnson steps in against Shantz. It's a looping ball in the left field. Let's see what happens. It's a base hit. And Billy Johnson's going to be on first.
1 out, man on first.
Up to the bat steps Jerry Coleman. He's been with the Yankees since April of 1949. And in 1950, this season, he will be an All-Star. Ground ball to third, over to first for the out. Runner moves up to second.
2 outs, man on second.
Chance looks in, is facing Cliff Mapes. Ball hit to Goodman at first. He's going to run
No
over
runs,
and tag the bag.
1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 5th.
We now go to the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Yankees 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. Dom DiMaggio, the younger brother of the Yankees center fielder Joe, is at the plate facing Fred Sanford. And he takes ball 4 for the walk.
No outs, men on first.
Johnny Pesky steps to the plate. Of course, the right field foul pole will be named after Johnny Pesky in about 10 years. There's a story behind that, too, and we'll have to tell that either later in the game or in another broadcast. Pesky walks, and the Yankees look like they're in a little trouble once again. They're going to have to face Ted Williams with runners on first and second. Nobody
No
out.
outs, men on first and second.
Ted hits a comebacker to the mound. He throws to second for the force out. He's going to try for the double play. Let's see what happens. And the batter's out at first. DiMaggio goes to third.
2 outs, men on third.
Sanford may be pulling a rabbit out of a hat here if he can get out of here without allowing a run after having runners on first and second. Nobody out with Williams at bat. Vern Stevens steps to the plate. He's singled, and doubled in today's game. And he hits a fly ball in left field to end the inning.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
Right now, I'm going to take a minute before we go to the top of the 6th inning. I should have had this information, but I'm going to tell you the final score of the Red Sox game that took place on this date in 1950. We're going to go to Baseball Reference. Let's see how we do here. April 18th, 1950. There were a lot of runs scored in this game. Red Sox lost the Yankees 15-10. Well, the Red Sox have matched the 10. The Yankees haven't got to the 15 yet, but the game isn't over. So at the going to the top of the 6th, the Red Sox lead 10-6.
Top of the 6th.
Chance is still on the mound for the Red Sox, facing the pitcher Sanford, who flies out to left field.
1 out, bases empty.
Phil Rizzuto steps in,
Ball 4. Take the base.
and he walks. The next batter
1 out, men on first.
is Gene Woodling. Woodling in 1949 batted .270 with 5 home runs, 44 RBIs. In this game, he's grounded out first baseman to the pitcher, walked, and grounded out into a forced play, third to second.
Ball 4. Take the base. 1 out, men on first and second.
Well, Yogi Berra is coming to the plate with runners on first and second and 1 out. Charlie Chance does not look like he's doing well, but he looks like he's going to face at least a couple of more batters to save that bullpen. He hits the ground ball to first. There's a possible error here. Let's see what happens. Nope. There's not going to be an error. First baseman to the shortstop. They're going to get the runner at second. Berra is going to be safe at first, and Rizzuto goes to third.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Now they're going to have to face Joe DiMaggio. 2 runners on. Here we go. And he hits a fly ball to left field to end the inning.
No runs, no hits, and 2 left on.
As we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's the Red Sox 10, Yankees 6.
Bottom of the 6th.
Alzarilla's stepping in against Sanford. Alzarilla walks.
No outs, men on first.
Bobby Doors stepping into the plate. Zarilla's on first. Sanford looks in and throws. And he hits a line drive single into center field. Let's see if the center fielder is going to misplay the ball, and it looks like he may, and he does. Zarilla's going to third. Door ends up on second. Joe DiMaggio has
No
an
outs,
error.
men on second and third. They brought the infield in.
Nobody out. Sanford's going to face Billy Goodman. The 1950 American League batting champion was runners on second and third. Let's see what happens. It's a base hit in the left field. Cirilla's going to score. And Bobby Doerr's going to hold up. Goodman's safe at first with a single.
No outs, men on first and third.
Score now 11-6. Bertie Tebbett steps to the plate. He hits a ball to short. It's a single off Rizzuto's glove. The 12th one scores. Tebbett is safe at first.
No outs, men on first and second.
The pitcher is coming up, Charlie Shantz. I'm not sure he's got much left in him. They're going to pinch hit for him. Ken Keltner is pinch hitting. Ken Keltner in 1950 did not appear in too many games. He appeared in 13 games. He batted .321. Let's see what he does. He hits a ground ball to short. Second to first, double play. Goodman goes to third.
That's their second double play turn today. 2 outs, men on third. They're bringing in a new pitcher.
Dom DiMaggio is going to step in. He's going to face Bob Porterfield. Runner on third, 12-6 Red Sox. DiMaggio strikes out to end the inning.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Top of the 7th.
We go to the top of the 7th. Red Sox leading 12-6. The Red Sox going to need a new pitcher. Let's see who we have in the bullpen. Chuck Stobbs is going to come in. Let's see how he's going to do against Johnny Mize. Ball hit to first. He's going to take it unassisted, 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Billy Johnson steps in against Stobbs. It's a looping drive to center field. There's going to be another roll here. There is not going to be a roll. Dom is a good outfielder, and he catches the ball 2 away.
2 outs, bases empty.
Jerry Coleman steps in to face Stobbs. And he pops it out to second to end the inning.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
That, my friends, was a rare inning that went out 1, 2, 3 for the Yankees. The score going into the bottom of the 7th, Red Sox 12, Yankees 6.
Bottom of the 7th.
Okay, here we are at the bottom of the 7th inning. After the 7th inning stretch, Johnny Pesky is going to step to the plate against Bob Porterfield. Pesky was born February 27th, 1919 in Portland, Oregon. Let's see how he does. He's grounded to second today, singled twice and walked. And he walks again.
No outs, men on first.
Ted Williams will step to the plate next. Ted Williams has had a home run, 2 singles, and he grounded back to the mound. And there it goes. It's over the outfield screen for a home run. The Red Sox
That's his second homer today.
That is
He
his
now has
second
4
homer today.
RBIs today.
Ted Williams has had quite a game.
No outs, bases empty.
The Red Sox are pouring it on. They're ahead 14-6. Porterfield now is going to face Vern Stevens. Stevens flies out to center field for the out.
1 out, bases empty.
Al Zarilla will be coming to bat. Zarilla today is grounded to short, grounded to the pitcher, was intentionally walked, and then was walked. Well, this is interesting. Another roll. And it's another home run over the outfield wall. Al Zarilla makes it 15-6 Boston.
1 out, bases empty.
We're seeing quite a game for my first YouTube broadcast. The Red Sox have scored 15 runs on 17 hits, while the Yankees have scored 6 runs on 10 hits. Bobby Doerr steps in against Bob Porterfield. And he hits a double down the left field line.
1 out, men on second.
Will there ever be an end to this? Let's find out as Porterfield faces Billy Goodman. Goodman doubles down the right field line. Another run
That's
scores.
His 4th hit today. 1 out, men on second.
Can't wait to see the box score in this game as Porterfield's going to face Bertie Tebbets. The Red Sox lead by 10 runs. And it's a 3rd double in a row.
He now has 3 RBIs today. 1 out, men on second.
This is quite a game. Chuck Dobbs is going to come to the plate. Maybe they can get him out. Ball hit to short. He's out at first. 2 away as Tebbets goes to third.
2 outs, men on third.
Dom DiMaggio is stepping to the plate. He's 1 for 4 in this young season. And he hits a line drive in the gap in the outfield. Let's see if his brother can catch it. He can't catch it, and that's another double this inning. The Red Sox score their 18th run of the game.
2 outs, men on second.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to have a higher scoring game like that in this entire season, but 18-6 is a lot of runs. Johnny Pesky. He grounds out from the pitcher to the first baseman, and
6 runs, 6 hits, and 1 left on.
in the 7th inning is mercilessly over.
Top of the 8th.
That's a tough word to say. Top of the 8th inning, the Yankees are going to send up Mapes Porterfield, probably a pinch hitter, but who knows when you're that far behind. Then Phil Rizzuto facing Chuck Dobbs. And there it goes. It's gone. Mapes is giving the Yankees their 7th run.
No outs, bases empty.
Porterfield steps in.
The manager calls for a pinch hitter.
That's what I thought. Bobby Brown is going to face Stobbs. He hits the fly ball to right field. Zarilla's got it for the first out.
1 out, bases empty.
Phil Rizzuto steps in. Rizzuto today is 1 for 2 with an RBI. He's got also has a sacrifice. Two away.
2 outs, bases empty.
Gene Woodling steps in. He's 0 for 2. Grounded to the pitcher. First baseman through to the bag. Got the pitcher, got him out. He walked. He grounded out third to second, and he walked the second time. And he hits a deep fly ball to right field. Zarilla's going to get it.
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on.
We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. Red Sox comfortably ahead, 18-7.
Bottom of the 8th. They're making the call to the bullpen.
Ted Williams steps in against Allie Reynolds. Hits the ball to short. It's close play at first. Let's see what happens. Ted Williams beats it out for single. That's unusual.
His 5th hit today.
5 hits for Ted Williams.
No outs, men on first.
22 hits for the Red Sox. Hard to believe. Ball hit to short. Second to first double play. And Vern
They turned their
Stevens
3rd double play of the game.
hits into a double play.
2 outs, bases empty.
Al Zarilla stepping to the plate. He hit his first home run of the year last time up. And he walked.
2 outs, men on first.
Up to the plate steps Bobby Doerr. Bobby Doerr's 2 for 5 today. He singled and doubled. Let's see what happens with this roll. And let's see if there's a balk. Most surely there's going to be a balk. And there is. Well, we've had everything in this game. We've had an ejection. We've had a balk. We've had 33 hits and 25 runs.
2 outs, men on second.
Let's see what Bobby Doerr's going to do. He's 2 for 5. Hits the ball to first. Let's see if he beats him to the bag. He did beat him to the bag. It's another hit, just what the Red Sox needed.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Billy Goodman's coming to the plate. He's 4 for 5 on the day. Hits the ball to third. It's bunted down the line. Why would he bunt? And he's saved it first.
That's his 5th hit today.
5 hits.
He now has 3 RBIs today.
Red Sox lead 19-7.
2 outs, men on first and second.
In reality, if he bunted with an 18-7 lead, the next time he was in the batter's box, someone would have thrown a pitch at his head. Bertie Tebbetts flies out to center field, and the Red Sox
1
are
run,
finally up.
3 hits, and 2 left on.
We head to the top of the 9th inning. Red Sox 19, New York Yankees 7.
Top of the 9th.
Top of the 9th. Stobbs is going to be in there. He's going to face Yogi Berra. Berra lines out to second.
1 out, bases empty.
Joe DiMaggio steps in. Joe DiMaggio's 2 for 4 today. And he flies out to his brother in center field. The Yankees are down to their last out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Johnny Mize steps in. Hits the ball to second. Throws to first.
Boston wins the game easily.
And the
From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
game is finally over. Red Sox 19 runs, 24 hits, no errors. Yankees 7 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors. And that's the end of the game. Al Papai is the winning pitcher, Vic Raschi the loser. Chuck Stobbs got a save, although I don't think they had saves in 1950. Maybe they did. I'll check it out. Ted Williams was the MVP of the game. Let's check the box score, which should be very interesting. For the Red Sox, Williams went 5 for 6. Vern Stevens went 3 for 6. Billy Goodman went 5 for 6. The Red Sox batted .511 for the game. I don't think I've ever seen that before. The Yankees had a good game at the plate. They did score 7 runs on 11 hits, but their pitching was atrocious. And I can't believe we had a game that ended 19-7 for my first YouTube broadcast. Let's take a look at what happened in the rest of the league today. The Chicago White Sox beat the St. Louis Browns 3-2. Cleveland Indians shut out the Detroit Tigers 1-0. The Washington Senators won in 12 innings 5-4 over the Philadelphia A's. In the National League, the Cubs topped Cincinnati 9-4. The Braves shut out the New York Giants at the Polo Grounds 2-0. Brooklyn also shut out the Philadelphia Phillies in Philly 2-0. And St. Louis beat Pittsburgh 5-1 at Sportsman's Park in St. Louis. Well, that was quite a game. I can't wait for my next broadcast next week. Anyway, this is Bernie Strom, and I want to thank you for being in the game and watching my first YouTube broadcast. We are going to end the recording, and we will be with you again next week.